now from Bickford Hometown Store, the owner, Darrick Bickford. Darrick, how did this all come about for you? How'd you end up having your own store?
My partner and I, we've been kind of in the business for about 10 years or so, doing different franchises and different things like that. And then we decided in the last couple of years we'd branch out and kind of do our own thing.
And you're located at 1714 Hanover Avenue behind McDonald's. Talk a little bit about your store, your space, what you all have to offer.
We got about 9,000 square feet of sell space, and then we carry appliances, mattresses, furniture. We just added on Ashley Furniture recently, so they've got them coming in. They're all in the building now. We carry, in terms of appliance brands, almost all the major brands except for GE for the most part. It's the only thing we don't carry. So,
did it start out with appliances primarily and then expanding to the furniture and mattress aspect of it?
When we decided to go kind of as a private store, got rid of the franchise in essence, or moved away from the franchise, we always knew we were going to do furniture, and that was an original plan. We thought we were going to stay in the lawn and garden, and we kind of faded away from that with all the problems in the world with COVID and all that kind of jazz. Made seasonal stuff really tough to stay into.
How long have you been at that location now, Darrick?
Just short of 3 years.
Okay. So how's it working out for you?
Doing well. We're plugging away, and we just get more and more people all the time. And with the other furniture store getting ready to leave town, I'm sure that's going to help us out here in the near future too. So
yeah, I would think so. Let's talk a little bit about your expansion. You expanded to the store space next door.
Yep. My partner and I, we bought the building, so we had the ability to do anything we want in the building. We had an extra room that we weren't using, so we kind of cut a hole through the wall and added and put all of our mattress and bedroom furniture all in one room. So now we've got kind of a pretty large selection of mattresses, kind of in its own little space now too. So it makes things really nice.
Again, visiting with Darrick Bickford at Bickford Hometown Store. Are you the only one on the floor, Darrick?
For the most part, my partner and I, we're kind of just a small town, locally owned store, and we haven't got to the point where we have too many employees, so for the most part, it's just us, him and I. We do our own deliveries, and he's been delivering for over 20 years. So there's not much we can't get accomplished on the delivery aspect, and he's also the service guy too. So.
And speaking of delivery, you do something for Resources of Comanche. Talk about that.
Absolutely, yeah. About once a week, we take our delivery truck down to the Davenport area and pick up a truckload of food for them and bring it back to them. And that's something we donate back to the Resources of Comanche and the community once a week. And then we're looking forward to this holiday season. We're actually going to do something a little special for them this year. We're going to any furniture purchases, we're going to donate 5% of all sales back to Resources Comanche for the now through Christmas for the most part.
They have got to be very appreciative of that, I would imagine.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little again about the Black Friday's prices. You've got some specials going on, right?
Absolutely. We've always got different prices going. Black Friday has kind of turned into Black November, so the prices kind of started already. We've got some washer and dryer sets starting at right just around a little about $10.50. For a nice washer and dryer set. Some limited quantities on those ones. We've got a nice gas slide-in stove that's normally about $1,800. We're down to $800 on it. That one's definitely limited quantities. Got some couches, couches and tables and chairs also on the same list.
Coming up will be our auction on November 18th. And let's talk a little bit. We're going to get a $1,000 recliner from you that's going to be one of our auction items. Talk about the recliner that people can bid on. It's
a nice microfiber, kind of a tan color recliner. Great piece. It's just a recliner. It doesn't rock, but it's still a really nice piece that you get for a pretty good deal on the auction. I've seen some of these go in the past, and I've seen some of the prices go on in some of the auctions, and people get some really good deals on them.
And we're hoping so. So again, Bickford Hometown Store, 1714 Hanover Avenue, the complex right behind McDonald's. Online, bickfordshometownstore.com. Talk a little bit about your online presence.
We do a lot of stuff. We've got our online website, so you can purchase right on our website. That's got all of our appliances, furniture on there. Mattresses are kind of hit and miss because I'm still trying to add on what I can on there. But anything you see on there, we can always order up if we don't have it on there. A lot of times I've got the stuff tagged in terms of what's on the floor, so you can actually see, say, hey, on display on our website. We do quite a bit of stuff on our Facebook page as well, too, so a lot of our promotions pop up on our Facebook page all the time.
Okay.
So yeah, just Bickford's Hometown Store on Facebook, and you can find us, like us, subscribe to us, and see if we can get you guys going and see what we can find out there. So.
And what are your store hours, Darrick?
We are open 6 days a week. We're closed on Thursdays. Sundays is 11 to 4, and then every other day is 10 to 6.
All right. Any closing comments? Thank you so much for coming in, and looking forward to seeing what that recliner brings in for us.
We're looking forward to that. And so then also for Black November, Black November, all the way through Thanksgiving, we are doing 25% off all mattresses too. So that'll get you some good deals and some sleep pieces too. So.
All right. Thank you so much for coming in today.
Not a problem. Thank you.
Give thanks, give food, give hope. The Clinton Herald's 15th annual Great Thanksgiving Food Drive